back to my channel. Hope you're all doing extremely well. So today's video is going to be on this smoky formal slash homecoming look. I know that it's currently formal and homecoming season, so I decided to create a look that you guys could create at home if you want to do your own makeup for those events. So I decided to create a bronzy, smoky eye. I find that bronze tones suit absolutely any eye color, whether you've got blue, brown, green, hazel eyes, it will suit you. So that's why I chose to do like a bronzy color, and we all love smoky eyes. If you guys don't like it as smoky and as dramatic as I have done it, feel free to tone it down if you do recreate this look. But if you love smoky eyes as much as I do, then you will love this smokiness. So I'm going to jump right into it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let's begin. Okie dokie, so the first thing we're going to do is take MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot in the, I already said Soft Ochre, duh. We're going to apply this all over our eyes as a base so our eyeshadow lasts all night. The first eyeshadow shade I'm taking is Makeup Geek's Peach Smoothie, and I'm applying this all over my crease with a fluffy brush. Next shade I'm taking is Fratboy. Actually, I'm not sure if this is Fratboy or Creme Brûlée, but I will be sure to leave it down below. But I'm taking this on a smaller fluffy brush and applying this directly into the socket, blending out. You want to make sure that you're using windshield wiper motions and really blending it out so there are no harsh lines, because we don't need any of that. But yeah, keep applying this to your desired opacity. Just apply little bit by little bit and keep blending. And I am taking the first fluffy brush as well. I'm blending out those edges. I'm taking another Makeup Geek eyeshadow. This one's Cocoa Bear, and I'm applying this with the smaller fluffy brush just to the outer corner of my eye. But you want to make sure that it is also well blended, so you just want to keep patting that in so there are no harsh lines, as I mentioned before. As you can see, I'm still obsessed with Makeup Geek eyeshadows, so I'm mixing the shades Mocha and Bada Bing on a dense fluffy brush and applying this onto my outer corner, but also blending it into the socket of my eye and in with the rest of the eyeshadows. So you want to make sure that you're blending it all really well. The key to this look is blending, so I'm switching between the brushes just so I can make sure that it is all well blended. I also added a little bit more Cocoa Bear just to make sure that those edges are really well blended. Next, I'm taking yet another Makeup Geek eyeshadow. This is the shade Corrupt, and I am applying this more so kind of closer to my lash line, but blending it outwards. I'm taking that dense fluffy brush again and just making sure that it blends in with the browns as well. Making sure that it's blended on both eyes, because the worst thing you could possibly do is leave harsh lines with a black eyeshadow. This is why I choose to do more browns instead of just a black, because I find that the whole eye look just blends together a whole lot more. But then I'm taking the fluffy brushes again and just making sure that my crease is well blended. I'm taking MAC Woodwinked eyeshadow and packing this onto my lid with a flat shader brush, and this is probably my favorite bronzy shade. As I've mentioned multiple times already, the key to any smoky eye is all the blending. So I am taking a little bit more of the Cocoa Bear eyeshadow and just going around the crease and making sure everything's blended and everything is tying in together and there are no harsh lines. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but it is probably the most important thing that you need to do is blend, blend, blend. For my brow bone highlight, I'm mixing the shades Shimmer Shimmer and Vanilla Bean and applying them to my brow bone with a small pencil brush, and then just blending out with my finger as well. Next, you just want to clean up your eyeshadow. I just applied some micellar water to a cotton pad and then just wiped it all clean. Next is gel liner. This is my absolute favorite one at the moment. It's the Tarteist Clay Paint Liner, I think, but I'll leave it down below. And we are just going to draw a liner. We are not winging this out. Start from the middle, work your way out, and then back into the inner corner. I'm kind of blending the eyeliner into the eyeshadow. As you can see, I'm kind of flicking it upwards so it blends in with the black, and just making sure that it's not a harsh line. So I'm applying a little bit more Corrupt on top of that just to make sure that it is blending in with the eye look. Next, you want to curl your lashes and apply some mascara. My favorite mascara at the moment is the Clinique Chubby Lash, which is what I've used here. And then, of course, you want to apply your lashes. I'm pretty sure I'm wearing the Eyeris Beauty Athena lashes, but I will leave it down below. I'll double check. Moving on to the face, I am applying the Makeup Forever HD Stick Foundation all over my face. This is probably one of my favorite current foundations at the moment. After I've applied that all over my face, I'm taking the Artist Brush Oval 8 and blending my foundation in with this brush. Oh my god, can I just tell you, this brush blends my foundation in like butter. I think it might be better than a beauty blender even. I absolutely love it. Oh, I thought this is just one of those hyped up products, but I am obsessed, needless to say. I'm taking my BECCA Backlight Targeted Corrector in the shade Peach and applying this underneath my eyes to correct those dark circles because girl, I need it. This has actually been one of my absolute favorite products to use. It just covers everything beautifully. I wear it every time I wear makeup. But for concealer, I'm using my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard. And I'm applying this quite generously underneath my eyes, a little bit on my chin, below the hollows of my cheekbones, my forehead, and also the bridge of my nose. And we are going to want to blend that all in with a damp beauty blender. Whoa, I just lost my train of thoughts. What was I saying? Oh yes, you want to make sure that you're really pressing that into your skin and not wiping, because of course if you wipe it, you're going to move around the product and we don't want that. So make sure you're pressing it into your skin. This will also increase the longevity of the product. Next, you of course want to set that all in place. I am using my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and instead of a beauty blender this time, I'm going to be using a Real Techniques brush to set that in. So you want to make sure that you're really pressing that in below your eyes, and also I'm applying this to my smile lines. I'm setting in the concealer underneath the hollows of my cheekbones. Then I am going back to my eyes to really smoke out the bottom. I'm taking Cocoa Bear eyeshadow first on a stiff flat shader and applying that to my lower lash line. Then I am taking Bada Bing and Mocha and applying them to my lower lash line, but more so from the outer corner to the middle, and blending that out with a pencil brush. And then I'm taking a little bit of Corrupt and applying this just to the outer corner and then blending it towards the middle with a pencil brush. For our lips, we are first lining and filling in our lips with MAC Spice Lip Liner. I actually kind of like when the foundation covers my lips a little bit because it gives you a little bit of extra room to overline them without it being obvious. On top of that, I'm applying Sportsgirl Lip Chalk in the shade Sandstorm. And then I'm taking the Spice Lip Liner again and just blending those colors in together. Next, I'm taking my Real Techniques brush again with no extra product and just dusting off all of that translucent powder from underneath my eyes. I'm taking my Clinique Chubby Lash Mascara and applying it to my lower lashes, and then we are moving on to our eyebrows. I'm first taking a spoolie to brush up my eyebrows, and then I am taking the Maybelline Brow Satin in the shade Medium Brown, and first taking the pencil end to line the shape of my brows, making sure that it is defined and clean looking. And then I'm taking the spoolie again, brushing my hairs down and filling in my brows with the sponge tip applicator powder thingy on the other end, making sure that it is covering and coating my lashes enough. And also then setting them in place with my Anastasia brow gel. I've taken my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer and a Zoeva contour brush, and I'm using this to contour and bronze up the hollows of my cheekbones, my forehead, and around my temples, just making sure that it's all connecting and well blended. For blush, I've taken one by TheBalm. I'm not 100% of its name, but I will leave it down below for you guys in the description. And for highlight, I've taken a classic. I'm using Soft and Gentle by MAC, applying this to my cheekbones and my temples, and that is it. We are done. Is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video and learned something new today. I absolutely loved creating this. I love playing with smoky tones and like brown tones and creating smokiness. So I hope you guys love it as much as I do. And yeah, if you guys recreate it, please tag me on Instagram. I absolutely love seeing your recreations. Tag me on my Instagram, which is always usually on the screen or down below. And yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please give me a massive thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye guys.